So hi guys, it's me again, Purity Baby Girl mwenyewe, right back on your screens. And okay, so what's going on, what's happening? I'm just unwinding for the day. I'm super tired, but I said to record a video because I'm trying to build consistency. So okay, so I'm about to go take a shower, work out a bit, and then go to sleep early because I'm just tired. But you know what I do sometimes before I take a shower, I like to do I call it pre-bathroom makeup. So I put on, just makeup, just vitu too funny on my face before I go to the bathroom and actually take a shower. And that's what I want to do as I tell you a story about, how we constantly say as girls, if he wanted to, he would. So that's the story I want to give you. So it's a good one. It's a very nice one. So let's do that as I do my pre-bathroom makeup. It won't be nice, it won't be pizzazz. But the story though, the story is going to be nice. I just want to point out still how cringe it is to actually record a video and think that I'm talking to someone on the other side. Okay, so let's get to it. So there was this guy. Actually, mind you, this story I'm giving you is based on a true story. So Sio Vako, it's true. It happened, okay? It happened. So there was this guy. I don't know, you can give him a name. What do we call him? Let's call him A, just to make it easy. Let's call him A. Hi, this guy was really talented, okay? And all his life he was surrounded by, he was a handsome guy. He was light skinned, he was muscular, he was all that, I don't know, Kimwangali was, oh my god, wow, Jesus, you really took your time with this one. So he was that kind of guy. And then also to add on that, alikuwa ameokoka, he knew God. And it wasn't just like knowing God, like he was into God, because there's being a Christian and then there's really having fellowship with God. So this guy had fellowship with God, and on top of that, the guy knew how to dress, my lord. The guy knew how to dress. Let me just tell you. Yani, he used to dress anawakunywa kuwakunywa, okay? So what had happened is this guy had a pact with God. So as Christians, we're taught to have covenants with God, to like the way I remember story of Hannah in the Bible. She made a pact with God that, Lord, if you give me a son, I will give him back to you as this is our covenant with you. So this guy had a pact with God, and they had agreed that for all he had been given by God, all that beauty, all that strength, all of that and all of that. He was never going to shave his hair. Okay, so this guy come in. This girl is called, let's call her B, okay? So mind you, there were other women, other nice women, beautiful, gorgeous women. But now this guy falls in love with B, okay? Let me tell you, my sisters, if he wanted to, he would. This guy had been told to never share the secret of why he was so strong, of why he was looking the way he was looking, of why he was so gorgeous and delicious and scrumdiddly-ash. But now what happened? Oof. This guy proceeds to do what? To fall in love. He falls in love. Now let me tell you, now when he falls in love, little did he know this girl B, he didn't know that B had planned to actually sabotage what he had with God. One, because what he had with God, it was destroying B's nation. Are you with me? For example, if I had a talent, or let me say this, if I had a shop somewhere, and then I have someone else who has a similar shop, but now my shop is flourishing more, so I end up destroy the other person's business. So what happens is they send me someone from their side to come and look at the secret of why I'm so successful. So that's exactly what happens with this girl. She's not genuinely in love with this guy, but she has mastered the art of seduction, and she's been listening to Shira 7. Y'all. She's been listening, and she goes to this guy and seduces him. She cooks for him. She tells him, oh, you know, when he comes back from work, she welcomes him and tells him, my love, welcome back home. You've had such a rough day. Massages his shoulders, washes his feet. You know, like now, like the Bagandan women, she kneels when she brings him dinner and all of that. And this guy falls. He falls in love, and there's nothing he wouldn't do for this woman. Mind you, this woman is an enemy, but does this guy know? No. He just thinks they're in love. So he proceeds to fall madly in love with this girl. Little did he know this girl was about to do him dirty. So now after falling in love, this girl starts to ask this guy, hey, like, hey, my love, what's the secret of why you're so strong? Like, how do you overcome? How do you fight people and unawashinda nguvu like mse? Like, what's your secret, my love? Like, you're so strong. Look at your muscles. Do you work out 2 times a day? Like, what's your strategy? What are you thinking about? What is going on in your mind? You can just imagine. And the guy was like, wah, akiudem nimemkufa. But now this is supposed to be a secret. So what does he do? He lies to her. Okay, and then she comes to find out later it was a lie, and then she's angry, like, why are you lying to me? Kwani hunipendi? Kwani you don't like me anymore? Kwani what is this between us? And then the girl amejam kabisa, because she's like, why is this guy lying to me? Like, if you don't want to tell me the truth, you just be quiet. Okay, she asks him the second time, hey babe, why are you so strong? How do you overcome so many things in life? Unapiganaje na wasena unawashinda nguvu mse? Like, what's your secret? I'd like to know. Like, we are one. Mimi ni ubavu wako mpenzi wangu. Niambie tu. Okay, you know, that day what she does, she cooks, like, you know, this girl on our TikTok FYP, she's called Sue, you know, and she cooks, you know, she goes to the sea, akavua samaki, and then she came, akaikaanga vizuri we, rojo, mchuzi, she puts it on the table and asks me, my love, nimepikia today, I've cooked for you, please. And then hiyo siku anampea vizuri. So and then afterwards namuuliza, my love, please, if I was a worm, would you love me? Yes. And why are you hiding this secret from me? And then one day, after persuading the guy for so long, if he wanted to, he would. The guy tells you the secret. And guess what the secret is? Guess? Yeah. She goes right ahead to tell her people.
I'm recording. That's why I was recording. That's why.
Ambia watu wangu, mko mnadhani mimi ni mchache? I have known the secret of why this guy is so strong. So what happens is, now that they know the secret of why this guy is so strong, what they do with her people is they go kidnap this guy, and then they captivate him, and then they cut his hair. Have you known whose story I'm talking about? Yes, they cut his hair, and then boom, the guy is naked. The guy is weak. The guy is no longer handsome. The guy is no longer masculine. And you know what happens? They turn him into a slave. Oh my God. Can you imagine, like, the heartbreak? Like, I shared with you my secret, and then you went right ahead. You know, now he's listening to songs like, oh, I know you like this. He's so heartbroken. His head has been shaven, and you know, sometimes when I try to think about these things, I maybe because it's a story I'm reading, I never think too much about it. But now that I'm retelling the story, I wonder, like, how heartbroken the guy must have been, because first of all, he had shared his secret with this girl, thinking that the girl was, my God, thinking the girl was genuine to him. Something just fell. It scared the hell out of me. Thinking the girl was genuinely in love with him, and then she goes on to betray him. And then what follows after that, he becomes enslaved to this girl's people. And you know, the girl, I guess, continues with her life, and the guy now becomes a slave. And you know, if he wanted to, he would. You know, and prior to all of this, imagine his people, I think his parents had warned him and asked him, like, what do you see in this girl, what do you see in this woman? But when the guy listened, no, he was in love. He was deeply, madly in love. So the guy proceeds to do what? To fall in love and tell the secret of why he was so strong. So what happens? He becomes enslaved, and his stories goes like that. But later on, God redeems him, and he later happens to kill so many Philistines. If you've not caught up, I'm telling the story of Samson, the muscular, strong, handsome guy of the Bible. I don't know. Question is, if you were given a chance to be with one of the men of the Bible, who would you choose? For me, I'm not sure. I don't know which guy I would choose. I have never thought about it. Maybe Paul. Yeah, maybe Paul. Because I've got issues. And I like to chase things that I cannot tame. So I don't know. Anyway, so this guy happens to fall in love and share the secret of why he was so strong with this girl. So I don't know what the moral of the story is for you. Personalize it for yourself. Me, seen a moral lesson. Me, I was just sharing the story because I thought it was so interesting. Because love is a scam, and we can see that even in the Bible, it was a scam. Guys, I don't feel like there's a context for this story, so I might as well just stop here. I guess I'm just feeling a bit tired.